top 10 best action anime to watch. The first fight on our list is number 10, MEGALO Boxing. The protagonist goes by the nickname Junk Dog. He's an underground combatant of a sport called MEGALO Boxing. It is basically a technologically advanced form of boxing, but whatever it may. Junk Dog has a philosophy in life. Whatever life may throw at him, he'll never stay quiet and do as he is told, because that is, in his own opinion, a cowardly choice. However, will the man be able to protect his philosophy after he suffers a rather debilitating loss by the hands of a man named Yuri? It wasn't even close. Junk Dog suffered a humiliating loss, but this was just the beginning. After the match ended, he is left with a challenge by the same man. Now, how would Junk Dog handle both this loss and the challenge? The second season of this anime aired this year. You don't want to miss out on this one, do you?
MEGALOボックスってやつはよ、野良犬には分からんさ。嘘だろ、この技まで。今度はわしの番じゃ。
Number 9. HINOMARU Sumo. Sumo wrestling is an unforgiving sport. There are no weight classes. As long as you meet the bare minimum requirements, you get the pass. But your opponents could be twice as heavy as you and it'd still be a fair match, at least officially. However, for the protagonist named HINOMARU Yushio, the problem is the bare minimum requirement. He doesn't meet the criteria. He's just too small. Though all is not lost yet. There is still a way for him to go pro. But for that, he'll have to participate in high school sumo wrestling tournaments, keep on winning until eventually he lands the title of the strongest wrestler in high school tournaments. Only then can he make his dream a reality.
得意の超高速ノーモーションタックル、千尋スペシャルリングは。
Number 8. Sword of the Stranger. This one is almost 2 hours long. Severely underappreciated anime film. The historical portrayal and the thematic values are the defining elements of this film. It takes place in the Sengoku period. A young orphan named Kotaro and his dog makes ends meet by carefully stealing from the common folk. But this all ends when a group of assassins start chasing after them for some mysterious reason, because obviously, why would they want to kill a bread thief, right? The boy and his dog run away from the assassins but end up at a temple. There, they are met and have a strong samurai accompanying them. I'd say if you want a more realistic samurai portrayal, watch this. Number 7. KATANAGATARI. KATANAGATARI is a 12-long epic, but unlike the usual 24-minute episodes, we here have full 50-minute long episodes. Each episode makes you feel as if you're watching a movie installment of the series. It is a tale that takes place in the Edo period. There is a wide variety of swordsmen, with each practicing their own distinct styles, but even among them, the protagonist, Shichika Yasuri, practices the most unique swordsmanship there is. It is called Kyotoryu, a legendary technique where the user's own body acts as a blade. If mastered correctly, he can quite literally become one with the sword. As for the plot, it centers around this great search for the 12 rare swords on a certain girl's request. It's a historical epic, but it's really wholesome. Number 6. GURREN LAGANN. Born and raised in a deep underground village, Simon is a driller who finds the simple action of drilling holes quite satisfying. While Kamina is a charismatic man who seeks to get up to the surface and live freely like the man he is. One fateful day, as Simon is drilling holes, he comes across some kind of a weapon, an artifact. They both use this weapon to confront a surprise attack and simultaneously befriend a beautiful redhead named Yoko, who also came from the surface. As the battle ends, the duo reach for the surface along with Yoko. Before long, they breeze through the ground, up into the air, being able to observe the distant horizons, getting fascinated by the surrealness of it all. This anime is by its very nature uplifting. It'll fill you up with inspiration, make you feel larger than life. That's right, folks. This anime is powerful. Alright guys, a quick question here. What are your top 10 action animes of all time? Share your favorites in the comment section down below. I may make a video about them. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe. Well then, let's get back to the list. At number 5, we have Mob Psycho 100. Mob Psycho 100 is a tale that centers around a humble, kind, and rather naive protagonist named Shigeo Kageyama. Despite being a top-tier psychic, he just wants to live a normal life, be kind to everyone, take care of his brother, and also try to impress his longtime crush. When he first discovered his powers, he went to a self-proclaimed psychic named Reigen Arataka, and from there on out, Kageyama has always worked part-time for him. However, when certain folks seek to disturb his daily life and even his family might get involved, will Shigeo still be able to maintain his usual kind and forgiving composure? Only time will tell. Number 4, Vinland Saga. Vinland Saga is up there among the greatest animes of the previous decade. Produced by the renowned Wit Studio, it is a heartbreaking tale of Vikings. The author has taken plenty of inspiration from Norse mythology, but the story is still quite distinct in its execution. The blood-boiling action, well-written characters, well-managed world building, and some truly extraordinary character development, Vinland Saga has a lot going for it, and the anime is still just the prelogue. The second season will be coming out next year, so make sure you check it out before then. It'll be well worth it. I don't want to spoil anything, but to put it simply, Vinland Saga is a masterpiece.
Golden Wind! Plant the seed of vitality. Bring forth new life.
Number 3, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The author, Hideki Araki, is a remarkable man. So far, he has written 8 different JoJo parts, and the 9th one has been also confirmed. He's been going since 1987, and his work is of profound significance. You see, he never limits himself to just one kind of storytelling. He regularly tries new things, improves, refines, and even evolves his craft. JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is a journey. It is a journey that takes you on countless different adventures, lets you experience an author's growth, and opens several new layers of meme comprehension. It's not like other battle shonen, it's a little odd, but unique. Also, guys, I recommend against skipping parts. Just start from part 1 and continue from there, because that's how it should be.
Take him down, Act 3, before he gets away!
The force ricocheted back to me when I hit the tree, but why?
どうしたのかね緊急事態発生だよ
Number 2, Baki. Baki is a martial arts on steroids. The protagonist named Baki Hanma seeks to surpass his father, who just so happens to be the strongest man in the world. He dedicates his life to achieving this goal. He won an underground tournament, but then the tournament organizer later tells him that 5 notorious and extremely powerful death row inmates have broken out of prison and are on their way to find a worthy opponent. Baki will indeed encounter them sooner or later because he is somewhat of a monster himself, not to mention the fact that he is the winner of the underground fighting tournament. It is an anime that centers around brutal fights and endless badassery. If you enjoy that, you won't be disappointed.
まるで窓ガラスのようにねえ
隙間が
Number 1, Hajime no Ippo. Up here at the number 1 spot, we have Hajime no Ippo. This is yet another legendary series. The manga has been ongoing ever since 1989, and we still have no idea when it will end. Should you decide to get into it, you have hundreds of episodes and thousands of chapters worth of content to experience. Don't let that intimidate you. You'll get hooked within the first 5 or 10 episodes or so. The story itself centers around boxing. The protagonist named Ippo is someone who regularly gets bullied until the day he meets Takamura and decides to give boxing a shot. Little did he know, this intuitive decision will permanently alter the course of his life. Alright guys, what did you think of these action animes? Have you watched them? Are you planning on watching them? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Press that like button if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and leave a comment saying I subscribed and I'll personally reply to your comment. I didn't include obvious picks like Dragon Ball and One Punch Man, but if you have a prominent action anime in mind, definitely share it in the comment section down below. Well then, I'll see you guys on my next video.